This is Transformers Dark of the Moon, Cyberverse Hatchet, Crankcase, and Crowbar, also known as, according to Mr. Bay, as the Dreads, although I don't remember them being called as such in the movie. Anyway, doing a 3-for-1 video here, trying to review everybody. This is obviously a commander figure. Surprise, surprise! Another commander figure that fxfranz is reviewing, and these are Legion class, or the Legends class size of figures. Now, before we begin, do a little bit of a size comparison. Let me do this. And let's do this. And let's do this. So as you can see, he's pretty tall for a Legion class, almost as tall as the Commander Ironhide, and he's just useless. This guy he's even small for a Legion class. Okay, he's got very loose ball joints. Nothing a little nail polish won't fix. So, that size comparison is enough. Rid of him for a while, and here is Hatchet. Alright. He's pretty big, actually, for a commander. Or I thought he's just small. So, let's begin with Crankcase, really the worst of the lot. The only reason I bought this guy was because I thought he had a cool alt mode, and I just wanted to obviously wanted to complete the troika of the Dreads. Now they will transform into 3 different alt modes. If you've seen the movie, you notice that their alt modes are GM Suburbans, which is this guy's alt mode. So we'll do him first. Ball articulation for this guy, no head or torso articulation. He's got a ball jointed shoulder, ball jointed hip, some knees, and some ankles because of transformation. He really stands this way, sort of like in a very prone position. I mean, a kneeling position. But that's just the way the character is, I think. Anyway, so they're very good paint apps, if I may say so myself. Not lacking in paint, some paint apps, I suppose, but pretty decent enough. If you're going to look for this guy on the pegs, make sure that the eyes are painted well. Make sure you get one, and that the headlamps are painted also well. Subticon symbol right there. Transform him. Fold the feet up like that. Just line up here. Go ahead and fold the chest upwards. Sort of line up like that. And very simple. Just collapse the arms onto where they should be. So it's nice that they've added that really stick up middle finger, which deluxe class on a lot of us have been cut off. So there he is in his suburban alt mode, which is the alt mode of everybody, of all the Dreads in the movie. But I'm kind of glad they didn't all transform into this, because this one can get pretty boring. Alright, so enough of that. Let's do Crowbar next. Now this guy's very interesting. The only problem I have with him is that when you transform his arms sideways, it's very hard to pull them apart. He's always stuck in that brooding position. Where is Megatron? It's stuck here waiting for with these jerks. Anyway, you're supposed to be able to sort of angle it up like that, but it just pops inward. It's not its fault, it's really the way the thing's made. Interesting transformation. A lot easier to transform him into alt mode. Alt mode back to robot mode can be a little bit of a pain because he snaps on very tightly in alt mode, which you will see now. Articulation, no head articulation. Actually, I like his head a lot more than this guy. Ball jointed shoulders, ball jointed hips, thigh swivel because of transformation, some knees, and some ankles. So he's very cool. I actually like him more than this, but this still is my favorite. Haha, another commander figure that fxfranz likes. So transform him. Go ahead and line that up. Feet. Fold. Oh, my bad. It's pretty tight. It's just that, yeah, pull it out too quickly. Oh, come on. You're supposed to line up just like that. And then obviously, as you can see, I forgot to mention, does this guy have a clip? Yes. One of their hands can hold a 3mm peg. As is with most Legion class figures. And as you can see, it is tight. I am not going to show you how to transform him back to robot because it is tight. Just pulling this guy apart is going to break a nail or something. So there he is in his black car mode. I'm not exactly sure what kind of car this is, but looks really cool. Obviously not in scale. A Suburban should be a heck of a lot bigger than a car, but it is there. It's still pretty cool. They look great together. Just think this is a mini Suburban. So anyway, those are the two Legion class figures. I'll put it to the side. And let's go with Hatchet, easily the best among the three, and one of the best, I think, if not the best commander, Cyberverse commander figure. I like Guzzle, I like this guy. Top two favorites among the Cyberverse, and I'm not a big, and most of you know I'm not a big fan of the Cyberverse commander figures. So anyway, he comes with these guns that actually transform into missiles. This one is more like a huge pulse cannon. This one is like a laser cannon. So they transform into missiles or rockets, if you wish, just like that. They are removable. You can pretend they fired. Some neck articulation goes up and down because of transformation. It's got a swivel shoulder with a ball hinge. It's a hinge elbow and a hinge wrist because of transformation. It's got a ball jointed hip. Some ankle articulation. Some knee articulation because of transformation. Alright. Tail. It's like a melee or not a melee. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a mace. Go up and down. Alright, and that's it. Very, very cool. Really. If you saw this guy, this was the dread that what's the Ferrari? Dino had put the reins on and he rode him. I mean, like not rode him. I don't know. You know what I mean. Anyway, so transform him. Start with this one. Flip it back. Flip the head up. Close the hatch of Hatchet. And then just hold on. Like that. Whatever. We'll fix that. Later. Okay, fold it like this. No, slide like that. Okay. Alright, like that. And go ahead and flip these up. Okay. Alright. Close it on the, come on now, on the nose cone. Alright. And then open the forearm. I accidentally folded it this way. You gotta open the forearm. So this one of the pieces stays back. This thing locks there, and this one sort of tabs in there. Yeah. Same with this one. Okay. Alright, it's got landing gear. As you can see, this one folds up if you want to. The other two don't. And you can attach the missiles right here. Either way, really, they work on both any side. Right there. You can still activate the transformation of the blasters if you wanted to, but it doesn't look cool. So there is Hatchet in his fighter jet mode, which is really pretty cool. And if you put them together, they're sort of in scale. Obviously, a jet will be much bigger than the cars. This one is perhaps the most out of scale. Well, they're all out of scale anyway. This guy should be a heck of a lot bigger, like that. This guy should be smaller than him. But anyway, if you wanted to just complete the dreads right now, this is what we got. For the deluxe class, we only have this guy as a deluxe class, and the others, I'm still hoping Hasbro would make it, but we'll see. So, there you go. Let's give him a bit of a size comparison with, well, let me just transform, sideswipe very quickly. Oh. As quick as can be. So here is Legends class sideswipe. As you can see, there you go. So, should you get these guys? Well, if you've already gotten one, it doesn't really make sense not to get the others so that you can complete the team. But if you must get just one, get Hatchet. Or you get another one, get Crowbar, and get this guy last. You can get him on clearance if you want to. Nobody's picking this guy up, if you ask me. But these two are perhaps far better than this one. So, there you go. I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it very informative and insightful in some way. If you want to know my latest toy purchases and upcoming reviews, please follow me on Twitter at www.twitter.com/fxfranz. The Transformers Dark of the Moon, Cyberverse, Hatchet, Crowbar, and what's this guy's name? Crankcase. There you go. Just kidding. I just really don't like this guy. Alright, thanks for watching.